Hello SEO guys, my name is Jespernissen, and in this video I will show you how to build a single page website in yacss, including everything. So let's get started. What we need is, let me log into yacss first so you can see what it looks like. So this is what the builder looks like. I'm just scrolling down over all of the fields inside of yacss. And this video will be a rather lengthy tutorial because I will take you through everything, including finding keywords, producing content, and how to actually insert the content in yacss. So all the input fields need to have some kind of content. And I have prepared a content file that looks like this, because this is basically what we need. We will need the target URL, we will need the target keywords, we will need 7 additional keywords, we will need company information, social media URLs, we will need embeds, we will need footer links, and we will of course also need some content. So the purpose of the page that I'm going to build now is to boost or to build a backlink, a relative or contextual backlink to my website. And the page I would like to boost is this page. And this is my course page where I sell the SEO courses that I make. And the term that I want to rank for is link building training. I'm not ranking very well at the moment, but I want to improve my rankings. So let me start out by copying the URL here, and the target keyword is link building training. Okay, so now that I have established that this is my target keyword, so now I need the 7 additional keywords, and I always start out by going to Google, and I always look at what other people are doing in Google, and I look at the people also ask, and I look at the related searches, and if I need help with more keywords, I have the plugin called Keywords Everywhere. Actually, I don't really need that now, so I'll just turn it off because it's just annoying. So link building training, let me scroll down to see what Google suggests. How do I get started with link building? That's a very good additional keywords. How do you improve link building? Also very good. Is link building worth it? Those are some very good keywords here. How long does it take? Best link building course, that's also good. Course. Link building 2021. Let me say 2022. Link building strategies. Copy. What is it here? Link building strategies 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Link building strategies 2022. So now I have my 7 keywords, and yeah, so now what I need now is I need to produce an article. And what I could do is I could actually write the article myself, but I have a better idea because I don't have time to write the article. So I will use a tool called ArticleForge. And ArticleForge uses artificial intelligence or machine learning to produce content. And they just came up with an update that allows you to write very long articles. Let me try that guy for this project. So link building training will be my keyword. Now, I've used ArticleForge many times now, so I know that link building training is not a very good keyword. So because it's too broad, so we need something more specific, not too specific. We need a keyword and then some intent. So how do I get started with link building? That's actually a very perfect, main keyword for the main topic of the article, because it has intent. How do I get started? And it relates to the topic called link building. So I need section headings. All right, so I'll simply just copy these guys here. Seems like a very good idea, because they are all relevant keywords and relevant questions to our content. Best link building course, that's probably not as good as the others, but yeah. Link building strategies, I'll just improve on that. Good link building. What are good link building strategies? It's probably a little bit better. So let's see what we have here. How long do backlinks take to get indexed? That's also very good and extremely relevant at the moment. Let me take that one also. All right, so now I will get started with the ArticleForge. This is it. I'll click create new article. And now it's processing my query, and I will click pause, so you don't have to wait for ArticleForge to get finished with its article. All right. So now ArticleForge is done, so we can click here to see the results. So we have a nice 1500 words long article. Yeah. So let's just copy the entire thing, or much easier to simply click copy, and I'll paste it into my document here. Good. So yeah, now I have all the contents. So yeah. So let's see here. What do we need? We have the target URL. We have the target keyword, the keywords, 7 additional keywords, and then the content. So let's get started with yacss. So what you do is that you click on templates and click on the 7 content area. And for this purpose, or for the purpose of this tutorial, we will simply build a single page, so single page mode, and we will build one page. And the target URL, we just copy this over here from my file, and I will include all pages in navigation menu. I will include HTML sitemap, and I will also let it create the XML sitemap. The HTML sitemap is important for indexing. Now you may say that and you may be correct that it doesn't really matter when it's only one page, but I'll include it anyway. I always include it. It helps indexing. I also include always the page in the navigation menu. For me, it just looks much more like a real web page if you have the small navigation menu item up there. The XML sitemap is not important now because we're not submitting it to Google Search Console, but you could upload this HTML file to a subdomain on your website, and then upload the XML sitemap to Google Search Console. So yes, one web page, and the target URL is here, and the point of this target URL is that this will be the link that will actually direct the link juice to from the page that we're creating. And then we have these 2 fields here. We have the meta title and the meta description. The meta title is one of the most important fields in this entire builder, because this has several functions. It functions as the target keyword. So the target keyword will be link building training, and so this keyword will actually appear in the header in the h1, and the h1 will be a link, a do follow back link to this target URL. So that's the point of the meta title. So what you type in here will be the anchor text link pointing to this target URL. And we also use it for Schema. We insert it in Schema as keyword. We use it for the URL, the unique URL that we're creating. We use it for the menu, the navigation menu item, and we also use it for alt text for the images, for the logo. So we use it for several different things. So the meta description is let me write jespernissen.seo. I mean, it's could be important for SEO, probably not so important these days, but I mean, yeah. We generate schema with yacss, but if you want to use your own schema to complement or replace the built-in schema, you are free to insert it here and it will be placed in the header. So now we come to the next part. This is the company information. So the company information is, of course, the company name, the email address, and all of these things. And there are 2 points of this company information. One point is that it will be included in the schema. So it will be included in the programmed HTML code of this web page. And the other point is that it will also be displayed in the footer. So I'll just go ahead and fill all these fields. And when we're done, you can see what it looks like. And address. Feel free to scroll over this part because it's probably not so exciting. The state, we don't use that in Denmark, so I'll just write, city, state, same name. Zip code, 9000. Company website, that is of course my website. And company contact page URL. So if you enter the contact page URL like this, or contact us or whatever it's called, yacss will automatically generate a contact us button in the top right of the HTML page. For me, I think it looks nice, so that's why I include it. So it's your personal preference. Do you want it or do you not want it? And of course, it's also included in the schema as the contact page URL logo. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'll use this SEO logo. What about if I use Jespernissen's actually logo? Graphics. It seems to be the same. SEO. Oops. I'm not sure that's correct actually. So let me go up to yacss again. So Google Business Profile and Google Business Website. Google Business Profile, that's what I use this field for, is I use it for the maps. So if I go to Google, I search for Jespernissen SEO, and I click on Maps. I simply copy this URL here, and then I insert it here, and it will be used to create a link in the footer to the Google Business Profile. So what I use it for is the Google Maps. And the Google Business website, let's see here. So yes, the Google My Business website or Google Business Profile website. Let me just copy this URL. And citations is something that we use in the local business schema. So you are free to insert them. That's why we have this field. So yeah, that's up to you. If you have citations, you can insert them here. And then we come to the URLs. So we have 6 fields here where you can actually enter your social media profile URLs. And I have done some work in advance because I didn't want to waste your time. So let me just take these forward. This is my YouTube channel. Good. We take this Twitter. And then Tumblr. I don't have LinkedIn and I don't use Instagram for my website. So that was the social media profile. So then we come to the content. So when it comes to content, we have the top banner image. For this, I think for this website, with this web page, let me select the top banner image. Yeah, let me do that. Let me take this one. So the importance of the top banner image is simply that well, you have the cover image in the top of the website. YouTube video ID. So these three fields are embed fields. So the purpose of these three fields is to embed some of the most important web properties that you can have for your company. It's a YouTube video, it's a Google Maps or Google My Maps, and it's Twitter Moments. Twitter Moment I use a lot, so that's why I included it. I did some work in advance because I found a Twitter Moment I want to embed. I'll just show you what it looks like. And of course, link building training, that's the title of this Twitter Moments. Let me go back. So what you need to do in order to insert the Twitter Moments is you simply need to take this long code here. So you don't need to copy the entire URL, just need to insert this code here. Good. And then yacss handles all the embed programming for you. So the Google My Maps, I'll simply take this example here. This is from the Google My Maps, but you can also take your normal Google Maps. And the way that you do that is the way that I do it is I click share, then I click embed, and I copy this guy here, and then I go over here, I'll just insert it here, and then I simply copy what's inside of these guys here. Let me see where it stops. Good. Copy. Let's use that as an example because now I did it. So that's how I do it. And YouTube video. I didn't find a YouTube video, but I have the YouTube channel. YouTube. Now let me go to my channel to select a YouTube video. I will go to my YouTube channel, and I think I will select and click on the videos. I think I will select this one because it seems to have the most views. Let me just stop this guy here. And actually, I don't need to insert the entire. I don't need to paste the entire URL for the YouTube video. I only need the YouTube video ID that looks like this. So I need to delete, anst. I need to delete that, and I need to delete everything that's to the left of the equal sign. So that's all I need, and yacss will take care of the rest for you. So there you have that. Then we have the keyword input mode, and since we are creating a single page, I will simply insert the keywords like this. If you're creating a mass page website, you have the option to upload a file, but that's not what we're doing, so I'll simply enter them here. And feel free to scroll past this. It's probably a little bit boring to see me copy keywords, or not. Who knows what you think is funny. Link building strategies 2022. Good. Content input modes. I will just simply input contents. I have the 7 content areas. I'll just scroll down so you can see, and I'll scroll up again. So the 7 content areas. The purpose of these areas is, of course, to input content. So let me scroll down. So I have this long article. I'll simply copy the entire thing here. Yeah, I'm excited how this is going to look. Oops. Let's see. Okay, I can already see that I have too much content actually. Yeah, so 1500 words, that's a long article. That's a lot of content here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's a lot of content. So, okay. I'll simply, you know, it's an example, so I'll simply insert a little bit more content up here. Okay, so let's just not use the rest. So I inserted the keywords, I inserted the contents. The importance of the keywords is that we use them for jump links on the page. We use them to generate the headers, H2, H3, H4, etc. We use them in the schema code for keywords, and we also use them to optimize the tags inside of the HTML code. So these are important. Then images. At the moment we have 3 images, and I will browse, and I'll just, yeah, it's a little bit boring to use the same images again, but why not do that? So you can see what this looks like. I'll put it to the right, and let me put this to the left. There's no field to insert alt text for the images, because that's handled automatically. So the last part is the footer settings, and the footer settings is if you have services that you want links to, or if you have blog posts that you want links to, then they will be inserted in the footer. Let me just insert, let me take a look at my website. Here it is. Let me have a blog post here. Let me take this blog post here. How I ranked #1 in Google in 30 minutes. How I ranked #1 in Google in 30 minutes. And let me take one more link. Let me take you know, let me copy this link to my shop, and let me write done for you link building. Let me do it like this. So now I will have 2 anchor text links in the footer, one to this blog post and one to this shop. So now I'm done, and I will click generate. So now the HTML file is generated successfully. And what I will now do is I will now download it. So now it's saved on my computer, and I can upload it to, let me upload it to Azure. And I have the client account called Jesper's SEO Automobiles. Let me just use that one here, SEO cars. And container, let me create a container called link building. Add. Container already exists. Link building 1, 2, 3. It also exists. Then the link building 1, 2, 3 Jesper. Okay. That's strange. Root. Okay, I don't know why it is not allowing me to create a container. I'll need to investigate this, but anyway, I'll click upload, and I need to select the container. Okay, so I'll need to select another account, and here I have a container. All right, I have some setting in my Azure account, who knows. Anyway, I will select the container, link building 1, 2, 3 Jesper. I will create a directory called SEO. Click add, and now I'll select the directory, and I'll click upload. So what yacss now does is that it uploads, it already uploaded the HTML file, and now it's published. So now I published to the site, so I can click here, and this is the sitemap. And let me take a look at what it looks like. So this is the finished web page, and it's a single pager. And as you can see, the target keyword is present in the URL. It is present in the menu item. It is present in the header in the H1 as the anchor text link to the target's website. And it is also, let me just right click for you, and it is also present in the code, and it's present in the meta title, and it's present in the DC title, and it's also present in the alt tag for the logo. So, and then the content is here, as you can see. Yeah, I generated the article with the ArticleForge, and as I told you, the video that I embedded is here, and you can see the image in the background. That's the header image that I uploaded. The 7 keywords have been used to generate the headers, as you can see here, and the header is here, or subheaders, and then the 7 jump links. And if I scroll down, I can see that the Twitter moment, or the ID, has been used to generate the embed of the Twitter moments. And if I scroll all the way down, I can see that my the embed map that I inserted has been used to create the map embed here. And this is the footer information, company name, phone, blah blah blah, and as I mentioned, the link to the Google Business profile, which is actually the maps URL, and then the link to the Google Business websites and the company website, and then useful links done for you, link building, that was the service, and then the blog post. This is shown here, how I ranked #1 in Google, and then the link to the sitemap, of course, and then the follow us, the social media icons. So all the information that I inserted has been used to create this single web page. And if I use my Googles up here to inspect, I can see that this exact URL has a page authority of 43 and 92. And the next last thing I want to show you is that the contact us points directly to the contact page on the target website. And if you remember, that's what I told you, that if you insert the contact page URL, a button will be generated automatically. So if I go to, the very last thing I want to show you, if you go to Google and search for rich snippet testing tool, and if you click here, no, not that one, if you click this one, yes, and you click the red over here, and I take the URL of this guy here. If I copy the URL and I insert the web address, then I can show you that yacss generates web page schema, and it seems that it doesn't have any errors. So you can see that it generates web page schema with keywords, the URL, the teachers, the awards, the educational use, the offers, etc., etc. So yeah, there you have it. You're actually now done. So what you can do now is that you can take the exact same content, and perhaps you could take the article from ArticleForge and spin it, and then you could go back to yacss, and you could actually, because I can still click upload, so I could insert a spun version of the article here, in the 7 content areas, and upload it to Amazon and to Google Cloud, and then I would have 3 different backlinks pointing to my website. So this is the end of the tutorial, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit long, but take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.